Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online. Welcome, folks. Hope you are doing great. So, welcome to another super cool live streaming session with Game Dev Garage. So, in this video, we are gonna make some kind of reusable modules in our framework project. If you ask what kind of framework project I'm talking about, making a framework project for current and future projects, future game projects, as a reusable modular structure. So today I'm gonna add one more feature to that kind of framework. Okay, let's get started to work on some actual project. Okay, everything looks good. So here we go. Maybe if you watched my previous live streams or my devlog videos, you probably know that you know what kind of game project I'm working on. So here, let me just play it to show you quickly, rather than just talking about it. Okay, we are working on this kind of game project, which we can actually, this is gonna be some kind of RPG game, isometric RPG shooting and beating up game. We have inventory system, we have other objects and other external inventories. We can interact, and maybe I can just take everything from here and come on, bro, come. We can take this, maybe we can stack them up. Okay, so we can just fight against someone. If we had a melee weapon, we can also use it. For example, we can, let me put it here, we can take this bottle and use it as a melee weapon. So we can interact with physical objects with any kind of way. So some objects are carryable and throwable like this. Please check my devlog videos about short summary of this framework and this project, because live streams are gonna be really long and maybe some kind of boring if you don't have enough time. But it's good to hang out together and chat about project details. If you have questions, just throw your questions in the chat or in the comments, you know. And please hit subscribe and hit the like. And I don't want to call everything, so you know what to do. Okay, for example, we can take this cloth and wear it. And maybe we can also take this one and wear it. This game is gonna be passing in historic, featuring some kind of steampunkish setting. It has really unique setting, guys. So we are designing the whole story together with the team. Crackers Studio. We also have some television we can carry or throw. Ah, okay. Great place to watch a TV. So I'll take this small thing here and I know. I just want to watch TV here. Come on. Okay, I want to watch TV like this. So here is the home and we're gonna have some scenario going on here. So at the end of the level we need to go there and exit from this scene. Welcome site, welcome my friend. And we are gonna be running around on the street and some bad guys following us. Actually, camera should be different here, but I will add those features to customize the camera on based on the scene we are running and walking. So yeah, we have something. So here in this scene, actually we have a scenario running on. We are gonna be awakened here, waking up here, and we don't know what's going on, and we don't remember what happens the last night. So we are going to just explore here and take keys from this wardrobe, and when we enter here in this room, we saw a corpse here, and police sirens will just kick off, and some guys, policemen, will kick this door, knock this door actually, and we need to exit from this window as we did just a few minutes ago. But we need to have a key here. Just let me show you. Actually, we have a key there. Come. So here, actually, we have a key. Here. These icons will be changed very near future. So we need to push this thing here. Maybe we can jump here, or we may need to bring some other physical object to let us climb there. Maybe like this. Did you remember the last video I released? Or actually maybe 2 videos ago. We can just use physical objects to use in the scene, push, pull them, or throw, and whatever we want. So after we reached here, we need to press E or right mouse button to get out here. Before getting out, the window will be locked with some kind of padlock here, and the key is in the wardrobe. So I need something to check if we have the key in our inventory. Okay, so I need that. So in this session I will make that feature. Actually, if we go here and check the trigger, this is the trigger we are interacting when we climb here and when we press E. So if we are very close to this trigger and rotate it towards it, it will just call some actions. This action is teleport player action, which will teleport us to the other scene and the street scene. But I want to add some feature to check if we have the key in our inventory. Okay. So I made a very similar feature in the AI system we made before. Let me just show you how it was implemented. Behavior tree runner. Okay, so we need to have our tree, and I need to add action character has item. Okay, this is it. So we can here define the character has item. The character, okay, specific. Okay, so we can select which item do you need to have. So here I have keys item. Okay, so if character has keys item in his inventory, we are able to check it and apply some logic based on that. So I need very similar logic out of the behavior tree in our trigger or the action trigger. Okay, so yeah, this is the scenario. So I will come back to the framework project because I'm maintaining the framework at the same time. Actually, maybe I can work on. Okay. So working on the framework project would be better because it will be much simple to work on it. So normally we have an interactable object here. So let me put our character. Where are you? Player character. Here. Okay. To keep things easy and simple. Normally I work on framework project and copy modified files to actual project, because I want to be able to test everything here in a safe condition. So normally we come here, we walk here and press E and it triggers the animation. Actually, maybe we should just disable this hostile enemy because he's pretty very aggressive on us. Okay. So I want to add condition checker to action, and actually I want to change the structure of action system. Normally we have some triggers and which have actions as a list in that, and we can add new actions when trigger called, and all these actions are just elements of this interactable object. I want to make class to encapsulate that structure to make it easy to extend later. So here we have our code view. Come on, code view, come here. Whoa. Okay. So I want to encapsulate this game action feature into game action trigger kind of class. Let's say we have the interactable object here. We have the list of game actions, but I want to just have one game action public game action trigger here. Action. Okay. And I don't want to have this, and all the functionality we make them awake or check the conditions will be handled in the game action trigger class. So otherwise I have to put condition checking logic if I put it into game action class. So all we need to do is actually that will make everything much more complicated and much hard to use. Let me show you. If we have the condition checker inside this game action, so when we add new action, we need to set the conditions over and over again. Okay, so I want to set conditions once and list the actions after that. So you got it actually. Okay, so here we're gonna have an awake function like this guy here, which will be called from a parent component like this. Okay, so I can just copy this because we already have that functionality running there. Okay, trigger once triggered can also be just copied and pasted here. Oh, T is too dark for me. Triggered. Maybe we can also just copy this functionality here. So this is gonna be the parent component. Let's make it shorter. Okay, this is gonna be awaking the game action, and we need to be awaking the action itself, just that's all. By the way, this is a system I made maybe many years ago when I was working on the SpaceKraft project, which is my first game development project, my learning how to develop a game project. So check links in the description, guys, and please wishlist these games. I have 2 games listed there, SpaceKraft and Hellcome. That is, if you wishlist those games, that's gonna be huge support for us, because actually I can explain why we are asking for wishlisting our games all the time. Let me show you. So here is the game, the SpaceKraft, which I learned how to make a game, but it became really great game finally, and I will release it hopefully after June, after next fest on Steam. So you need to go here and add it to your wish list. When you add this game to your wish list, the wishlist number is very important for games on Steam, because if you have more than 7,000 or 10,000 wishlists when you are launching your game, Steam makes this game on front page or on trending page. Okay, if our game stays there, maybe if we reach the home page, and if our game stays there for 2 or 3 days, that's okay. So we have our salary for the next games. Okay, if we cannot reach that 7,000 wishlist count when we launch the game, if we couldn't manage to get that wishlist count, our game will be pushed down, and it's really hard to reach the homepage of Steam or trending page of any categories of trending page in Steam. So that's very important for us to reach that kind of wishlist level to release our games and make those games successful. So you can just go links in the description. Even if you don't want to buy this game, please wishlist and support us, because that supports me and my team and all the everything you saw in this channel. Okay, so this is very important. So let me show you the other game. Hellcome. Yeah, this is the other project we made with our very small team. Extremely small team, guys. So please go and wishlist these games. You can also play these games. You can download and play demo of Hellcome. Hellcome is multiplayer game. You can play with your friends. And if you don't like, please share with your friends. Maybe one of your friends like this game and support it. And even if you don't want to buy it when we release it, please just add it to your wishlist, just sake of supporting for us, okay? So, which is very important for us, okay? Thank you very much. So let's go our coding session. Okay, so we put awake function here, which is okay. Trigger function. We need to have a trigger function here also. Actually, you see, I'm just copying and pasting the functionality because I'm moving the functionality to game action trigger class. Okay. Boop, 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 boom. Handle actions. Okay, so this is gonna be calling the handle actions. Handle actions loop is here. Actually, I can just copy and paste just content of it. Okay, actions. These are actions. Okay, trigger. Get save data, set save data. We have get save data, set save data. So we need to have these functionalities too. Get and set save data. Interactive object save data. Actually, we can change it. This is not gonna be override. Okay, interactable object save data, game object, active self. We don't need it. We don't need it. Active state will be saved by the object on the scene. This is just a class that we defined, not an object in a scene. So game object features will be just removed. Actually, we can rename this class to game action trigger save data. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Game action trigger save data. If it is triggered, we save it. It just saves the triggered info for that. Data.triggered. Don't we save any information for actions? Actually we don't save, so we don't need this. Okay, I'm just removing it. Not needed. But okay, we need it because of the trigger once feature and triggered feature. Yeah, triggered boolean. Get save data. Okay, so here we go. We can remove this. Actually, before removing, I want to check everything. So okay, so we're gonna remove it. And it is not gonna just check everything. It will just call trigger function. Okay, so we don't need to have handle action. Okay, so we have we have to get the data from the action itself. This is gonna be a string which became a JSON string from a class. So yes, it's gonna be a string, so we need to action info. Maybe we should make it action info. Okay, so this is very silent session. So literally I am very alone here, but I know you will watch this video offline, so I'm happy. Okay, active action info, and this is gonna be string action info. Okay, action info will be copied from the parameter. Action info data dot action info. We cannot just set the action info here. We need to set these actions save data. Okay, action info will be just passed as a parameter here. So this is gonna be just action data dot get save data. Okay, looks a bit weird, but this is okay. Looked a bit weird to me also. Okay, so let me check for last time. I will awake it. We can trigger here, and we can get the save data from action and this game object, and set the data like this. Action info is a string and getting there. Okay, that looks fine. So we have actions listed here, not here, in game actions, and it awakes all the actions we defined, and it checks trigger ons, and if not triggered it will just handle actions. Actually we can just check handle action thing. So why do we have handle action? Why don't we just call a trigger method? Trigger. Is it okay? Do we have any other trigger? No. So it should work. We are changing a lot of files, but it's okay to make it a little easy to understand. Trigger. Parent component call delay. It looks fine, in my opinion. Let's see. Let's see the interactable object. We have action here. We have trigger ons here. We can have actions here. And this action can just enable a component. This is the component. Let me just open this property here and put this component here. Yep, this is gonna enable the component here. Alright, so I will remove this trigger once thing. from the game action because we are not saving it. Game action, yeah, trigger was actually it's not, it's used just here, so I will remove it. We should have trigger delay. Oops, sorry, what's going on here? Serialize fields. Okay, so we need to disable it also. We have passed 31 minutes and we are getting a bit close to our goal. Let's test it. So we'll see if it works as we planned. Play. We are getting close to the trigger and hit E. It works. This is great. So now we need to add the condition checking feature. Here on our game action trigger, before everything, I want to add a class like a condition checker. Here, public condition checker, condition. Okay. Before triggering, we are going to check if conditions met. Okay, if conditions passed, maybe we can just call checked passed or condition. If we maybe I can find better word for that. Conditions, condition passed. Maybe I should condition met. Met. I don't know, it's super easy to understand, but condition checked is better. I can't decide. I can't just decide it. The name of the function. This is the hardest part of game development, guys. Okay, if you can decide name of a function, that you can make any kind of super huge, giant game project. Okay, this is all. Condition met. Okay, let's do this. Generate method, and we are gonna have a public method which will return true just for now. We're gonna check these conditions very soon. Okay, we're gonna check the conditions. Check the conditions. Okay. If all conditions met, we're gonna just continue to trigger. So I can just make it one-liner like this. Okay, if condition met, I want to change the name to conditions, okay, because it has more than one condition to check. Conditions met. Okay, so let's implement this feature. First of all, we need to have some condition type, okay? So I will just define some condition types. Public enum condition type, okay? Condition type. The first condition we need to check in our game scenario is if the character has an item in its inventory. So I will just has inventory item. Okay. Character has inventory item. Maybe another condition is, let's just check the features we made before. Unity, come on, don't make me mad. So here we go. Yes. So we had character has item to check a condition. Character has item, collect can see object. Event received. Transfer log, jump message received, random vector, set bool, sound received. These are all emergent things. Not they're not valid on the scene. They're valid on the state of the character. Release message, set, get, take, carryable, toggle, turn. Okay. We have only one condition to check for now. So like this, we have condition, we have a list, and we can add a condition to check it here. If I save it, you can see the list here. Oh, we have already okay. So this UI becomes a bit confusing, but I will make a drawer for it after completed this session. So I think this should be a serializable thing. Public list conditions. Okay, we defined the enum, but we didn't use it. Public e condition type type. Okay, if we check Unity, it should work. Interactable object. So we have, yes, we can select the condition. If character has inventory, character has inventory item, we should show the inventory item list here, exactly like in the I'm just continuously removing the behavior tree and reopening. So here we have character has item feature. Okay, I need to just copy and paste the code defines the item type here, or we can just define the specific asset here. Okay, so I'm removing it because it can easily cause a bug. Character has item, probably this is the one we are looking for. Yeah, character has item. We have specific assets, prefab asset reference, and inventory item list. I don't know where is it. Okay, it looks a global thing. Is it? Yes. Fine. So if we just copy here, copy, and we can also define if item is in use or not. We can check it. So I will just copy everything from there. Condition type. After we choose the type, we need to add addressable. Specific, if we choose specific asset, it will show up. Otherwise, this will show up. If the type is character has inventory item. This is gonna be a bit confusing if I add secondary condition for this field, but I will just keep it as this because we only have one condition. Let me show you if it works. Where is it? Interactable object. Yeah, we can specify the assets directly, or we can just choose yeah, for example, we don't have keys here, but if we have a necklace item, it will just meet the condition. Okay. Okay. So I will just copy the logic here. Transfer variable, I will not get it. If custom object, no, we don't need this. If we have specific assets, and yeah, probably we're gonna be starting here, filtered and all items. Yeah, filter starts here, item in use or not. Yep, so come here. Yeah, I will just copy this code block. Yeah, we need to check this information in a function. So we need to define a function here, public bool condition met. Okay. We need to define a character. Yes, okay, so this is gonna be return. Actually, we can just replace these failure statements with false and failure success statements with true. Okay. What is this? We need to have some unity. Aha, this is Unity editor. Okay, yeah, this is a editor function actually. No, this shouldn't be editor function. This is not gonna compile. Type cache, get types derived from. Okay, let me check something. Unity type cache. Type cache. Yes, in Unity editor. Do we have a type cache for runtime in Unity? Cache, type cache API for runtime. And it would be welcome addition your user custom cache filter out. Okay, this is not gonna compile in the release build probably, but I will just keep it up. We need to fix it later because Unity editor, as I know, is not compiling for runtime. Okay, so here we have the condition and condition met function here. We have our game action trigger. We have we have conditions here, and if all conditions met, which will be checked here, it will okay. So I will just remove this code line. So here we need to check all the conditions, and I will just make them end checking. Okay, make it end checking. For example, if we have 10 conditions and if all of them met, we will pass the test. Okay, so we need to define a bool. Met is false in the beginning, and we need to have a for loop for all the conditions dot count if conditions I dot condition met let's do it a different way. If condition met will be true, okay? Otherwise, just return false, because we don't need to check the others. Met assigned, but its value is never used. So after checking all the conditions, if met is true, let me make it clear. Return true. Met not all code path returns. Why? Actually, we can just return the met, okay? Return met. Okay. Okay. The only problem here is we need to take the character interacting with this trigger. Character triggering this event, okay? So we need to think about it. By the way, let me check this. Get type. Not no overall metaphor. Get type takes one argument. Why? Why? We have it here. Where is it defined? It actually has, guys. I don't know what's going on here, but type has get type thing. 1 minute. Type. Okay, we defined. Oh, sorry. This is my mistake because we defined a variable named type. Okay. We need to change it to condition type like a name. Okay. Okay, we didn't even use it here, but we are going to make it like this. Switch condition type and a empty switch. Okay, case dot as inventory item break default return false. Okay. So this is gonna be a function. This is gonna be a function extract method. Check what? Check character has inventory item. Okay, check character has inventory item, and yes, we need to return this here. Unreachable code detected. Fine, just remove it. Okay, so here condition method will be called from condition checker, and our condition will check itself based on the type. If condition type has inventory item, it will check with this function defined here, and if it returns true, everything will be okay. So we need to pass the character here. So character control actor. Okay, actor will be here. Okay, no more errors. So we need to find the character and push here. Okay, pass here. So this is condition, and condition met will be called here. So the problem is we need to cover all the possibilities in this function, because a character come here and trigger this item, or we can use similar game action in other kind of triggers, like a physics triggers. For example, if I bring an object to in an area like this, we have an area and we have an object, physical object can come here and trigger some kind of event, and this is not going to be a character control. Okay, this is going to be a regular object. So it's better to push the object transform as a parameter and let the functions check if it has a character control on it or not. Okay, so we're gonna make it like this. So here, if we have some kind of transform, we're gonna pass it here. So that will come just from here, and if someone is calling this, for example in this interactable object, this will pass the transform of the character, okay, the actor we have here. We're gonna have this here, we're gonna have this here, so we are passing it here. So we have a character control actor passed. Actually, no. We are not gonna pass the character control. We are gonna pass the transform of it because it should be generic. Okay, it should be completely generic for the system. Trigger will just, maybe we can just pass the transform here. Okay, so interactable object has an actor which actuated by this actor, so it will call trigger here. Trigger will why this is that much complicated, guys? Remove this stupid 2 lines of code and put it here. Okay, actor's transform will be passed as a parameter, and this is gonna be a transform, actor transform, or just yes, actor transform, and we are gonna pass it to our actions, and in our actions object, action object, whoa, we have some, okay, let me go here, action trigger, oh, so here we have okay, so we need to pass the actor transform to here also. Okay, condition met. Condition met should get a transform, actor transform. Okay, are you with me? I really got tired right now, and we need to pass the actor transform to our conditions, and yes, conditions should take care of it. Yeah, we have the transform here. So if we choose character has inventory item condition check, we need to have a character control, yeah, actor, which should be a component on this object. The transform passed as a parameter. Okay, so if we have actor, it should be something. So if we pass a character control, that should be valid. So I will check it here. Actually, I don't want to just bulge here. So I want to put checking thing here. If actor is null. Return false. Okay. Let's make it one-liner, which is gonna be easy to read. Yeah, probably it should be okay. If the character has inventory item, that should work. Aha, okay, so we have this option here. Let me make it a little wider to see all of it. We can define a specific asset type here, or we can just choose from the list, and we can check if item is in use or not. So this is not gonna be the thing here. If we have a necklace item, we will be able to enable this animation here. Okay, hopefully it works. Let's hit play. Control P. Oh, Control P, it doesn't work. Why? Control Shift P. No, it doesn't work. Where is my play button? Go, go, go. Let's hit play. So obviously we don't have a necklace in our inventory. So I hit E and it doesn't work. Actually it works as I expected. So let's find a necklace. Sorry. Yeah, we have necklace now. So now we are able to trigger. I think we did it. I really like this. So just give me 1 minute to refresh my tea because it's extremely dense and cold. So I'll be back. By the way guys, before moving on, I just want to show you the game I made when I was learning game development years ago. I was planning to make a simple game, but it turned out really well. SpaceKraft is a physics-based space game which we control a spaceship to move objects around, gather resources, upgrade our spaceship and travel between planets. The link is in the description guys, you can play the demo and add it to your wishlist. By the way guys, before moving on, I just want to show you the game I made when I was learning game development years ago. I was planning to make a simple game, but it turned out really well. SpaceKraft is a physics-based space game which we control a spaceship to move objects around, gather resources, upgrade our spaceship and travel between planets. The link is in the description guys, you can play the demo and add it to your wishlist. By the way guys, before moving on, I just want to show you the game I made when I was learning game development years ago. I was planning to make a simple game, but it turned out really well. SpaceKraft is a physics-based space game which we control a spaceship to move objects around, gather resources, upgrade our spaceship and travel between planets. The link is in the description guys, you can play the demo and add it to your wishlist. By the way guys, before moving on, I just want to show you the game I made when I was learning game development years ago. I was planning to make a simple game, but it turned out really well. SpaceKraft is a physics-based space game which we control a spaceship to move objects around, gather resources, upgrade our spaceship and travel between planets. The link is in the description guys, you can play the demo and add it to your wishlist. By the way guys, before moving on, I just want to show you the game I made when I was learning game development years ago. I was planning to make a simple game, but it turned out really well. SpaceKraft is a physics-based space game which we control a spaceship to move objects around, gather resources, upgrade our spaceship and travel between planets. The link is in the description guys, you can play the demo and add it to your wishlist. By the way guys, before moving on, I just want to show you the game I made. Okay, I'm back. Okay, now we are gonna add, I don't know, we maybe add one small feature to this condition checker. For example, we can check if the actor is a character, or is this actor actor player, or it's an NPC or any other kind of thing. This is gonna be another very simple tiny feature on our checker. Let me check out the AI thing we made before. So here, before filtering things, we define the character here. Let me just show you in a very simple way what I'm talking about. So here we can add one new condition, is character. Okay. For example, before checking for the inventory, here we check the inventory, we can check if this character is a specific character we are looking for, or we can check its tag. Okay, is actor is character. Maybe we can, yeah, we can rename it actor is character. Actor has a tag, has tag. I'm trying to find the way to we used here. For example, we are able to filter the object interacting with a physics trigger. Okay, so I want to move this functionality into our new feature. For example, we can here filter it to check against an object reference or check against a tag. Okay, so we can check against a tag. Actor is, we can actually just make like this. We can check against a tag, and actor is, we can make it more generic. Object, yeah, actor is an object we defined before. If actor has a tag, or it is it has an inventory item. Maybe we can make it shorter, but we need to rename it to make sure the other usage of this variable changed. Yeah, we can add that kind of conditions, and we can use them. Actually, if I choose other things, these options should be changing based on this. So normally we use a very simple attribute, conditional field, but it defines only one condition. So I need to make a drawer for inspector for this class. So it's gonna be a later thing to handle. It will take really long time because I don't remember how to make it, so I need to work on it. So probably we reached our goal in this super cool tutorial. Let's test it if we can check the item in use feature here. Normally if we have the item, it was just working. And now I don't have a necklace. I come here, hit E, it doesn't work. It doesn't trigger the event. So let's pick up a necklace. Necklace is in our inventory, but it shouldn't work because we are not using it right now. I try to trigger, it doesn't work. I use a necklace. Really weird kind of necklace we have now. Oh, it doesn't work. Why? Why? We are using it. We are using it. Why don't work? Oh. Now I'm really sorry why it doesn't work. Actor is sorry. We need to check choose the has inventory item feature. The condition. My mistake. Alright, from start over. Okay, it doesn't work right now, so we need to get the necklace here. Yeah, we got it. And we need to trigger. Now it doesn't work because we didn't use it. Now I'm using it. Now it works. Great. Okay guys, I think this is okay for this video. So we already passed 1 hour limit. So hope you like it and hope you find it valuable. Guys, please check links in the description. We have 2 games. Before wrapping up, I want to show them again. This is SpaceKraft, which I made this game as my learning project, my first game project, this guy. And this is available to add to your wishlist, and we also have demo to play. If you add this game to your wishlist, and if we get enough wishlists, some kind of 7,000 or 10,000 wishlists before we release this game, we will be super happy, and this channel and all our team will be growing really fast. If we cannot reach 7,000 wishlists before we release this game, this is gonna be just a fail story, okay? So it's easy to make this project a success story, just wishlisting our game. Even if you don't want to buy this game, just add it to your wishlist and keep it there, okay? This is gonna be huge support for us. And the other game is Hellcome, which is a multiplayer co-op game. You can play as a single player, or you can play up to together with 4 friends. You can just shooting against the zombie horde. So you can upgrade your character when you reach some experience level, and you can build your own character with different abilities like this. So this is a survival game. You will love it. You can download demo here and you can add it to your wishlist, and please help us to reach 10,000 wishlists to keep making more games for you, okay? So thank you guys. I'm really happy to be together with you, and thank you for joining me. Bye bye. See you.